In the vibrant kingdom of Luminera, 3 queens ruled with grace and wisdom: Queen Aria, Queen Thalia, and Queen Evora. Known for their deep love for their people, they were committed to fostering a strong, united community where everyone played a part in the kingdom's success. They raised their children to embody the same values, ensuring that they would one day lead with the same strength and compassion. One bright summer day, the queens discovered that a group of children had spent the entire day lounging under a shady tree, sleeping instead of helping with the harvest. When the children were brought before the queens, they expected a stern lecture. But instead, Queen Aria, with a playful glint in her eye, said, "Since you've spent all day resting, you must be full of energy. Tonight, you will skip dinner and use that energy to prepare your own meal." The children, shocked but understanding the queen's intent, were sent into the forest to gather firewood. They had never cooked for themselves before, so the task was both challenging and enlightening. They struggled to build a fire, but after some effort and teamwork, they managed to cook a simple meal of roasted vegetables. Though it was a humble feast, the children learned the value of hard work and the satisfaction of earning their own meal. Another time, a group of villagers decided to host an unsanctioned festival, creating chaos in the usually orderly market square. They danced, sang, and played games, leaving the market in disarray. When the queens heard of this, Queen Thalia, known for her clever solutions, decided to turn the situation into a lesson. She announced that the villagers would be responsible for organizing the next official festival, including all the preparations and cleanup. The villagers, who had never planned an event on such a scale, found themselves overwhelmed at first. But under the guidance of the queen's children, they learned to work together, dividing tasks and contributing their talents. The festival turned out to be a grand success, and the villagers took great pride in their accomplishment, understanding that celebrations were more meaningful when everyone played a part. The queens also taught the importance of honesty and integrity. When a young girl was caught telling tall tales to get out of her chores, Queen Evora decided to play along. She asked the girl to spin a story so convincing that it could be written into the kingdom's history. The girl, realizing the weight of her words, found herself at a loss for a believable story. Queen Evora gently explained that truth, though sometimes less exciting than fiction, builds trust and strengthens the bonds of community. The girl, now understanding the value of honesty, promised to always speak the truth and even took on extra chores to make up for her past fibs. One day, a group of boys decided to play a mischievous prank by releasing all the chickens from the royal coop, causing them to scatter all over the village. The queens watched from the palace balcony as the chickens ran amok, with villagers chasing them in every direction. Instead of being angry, Queen Thalia, known for her humor, called the boys to the palace. "You've given the village quite the adventure today," Queen Thalia said with a smile. "But now, it's time for you to take responsibility." She handed the boys baskets and tasked them with gathering every last chicken by the end of the day. The boys, realizing the extent of their prank, spent the entire day running around the village, chasing and catching the runaway chickens. By sunset, they had rounded up every single one, exhausted but with a newfound respect for the hard work of the villagers. Another memorable event involved the village's annual baking competition. The queens encouraged all the children to participate, but a group of them, thinking it would be easier, decided to secretly buy pastries from the market and pass them off as their own. When the queens tasted the store-bought pastries, they instantly knew something was amiss. Instead of disqualifying the children, Queen Aria proposed a twist. If you truly wish to win, you must bake a dessert with a special ingredient, she announced. And that ingredient is laughter. The children were puzzled but intrigued. They spent hours in the kitchen, trying to figure out how to make their desserts laugh. The result was a delightful array of funny-shaped cakes, cookies with winking faces, and pies that wobbled like jelly. The laughter-filled competition was a hit, and the children learned that creativity and joy were the true secrets to winning. The Queen's playful and wise approach to leadership ensured that the kingdom of Luminera thrived in unity, laughter, and love. The people, inspired by the Queen's lessons, continued to build a community where everyone worked together, celebrated together, and learned valuable life lessons with a smile on their faces. And so, the legacy of Queen Aria, Queen Thalia, and Queen Evora lived on, in the hearts of their children and the entire kingdom, where life was always an adventure, filled with joy, hard work, and the occasional mischievous prank.